This is President Trump. Smash the like button if you agree that Sting elevated Seth Rollins' career more than Darby Allin's career.
So I'm hearing conflicting stories about Danhausen. They are saying that Tony Khan don't want to bring back Danhausen back to TV. But then there's rumors that Danhausen don't want to work on Collision. So I say, okay, who should we believe here? Why wouldn't Danhausen want to work on Collision? Is it because there's no more CM Junk? Or does he feel like he will be a jobber? But this video is about, is Con punishing CM Junk friends? That's what I think. I think he is still punishing friends of CM Junk. And this is what CM Junk warned us about. He said that he felt like Con would punish people that were pro CM Junk. For example, where is Ricky Starks? Holy shit, where is he? There's no talks about him being released. There's no talks about him being a free agent. Where is Ricky Starks? He said he's not injured. So where is he? That's crazy. The fact that Con is punishing wrestlers that were pro CM Junk. Where is Miro? I'm talking about all the people that were pushed on Collision during the CM Junk era. Where are they at? Let's talk about the house of BBC. Last time I checked, it feels like Buddy Matthews, jobber. It feels like Malachi Black, jobber. It feels like Buddy King, jobber. How come the house of BBC are jobbers? That is an odd pattern of behavior. Ever since CM Junk got fired, all of these pro CM Junk guys and girls, we barely see them, or they are jobbers, or they are stuck on Collision doing nothing. What about FTR? It feels like ever since CM Junk left, FTR have been afterthoughts, right? Them leaving the World Wrestling Federation, that did not age well. Now did it? Just imagine FTR under Triple H. They will be on TV every week. It feels like FTR are only good for fighting the Young Bucks. That's not good. So what's the point of coming here? What was the point of coming to All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling? If that's how Con views you, you are only good for fighting the Young Bucks. It's weird how when FTR are not fighting the Young Bucks, nobody cares about them. It's like they are mid-carders. They become afterthoughts if they are not in a feud with the Young Bucks. Under the CM Junk era, they were more than that. Those guys were stars on Collision. Those guys were being pushed on Collision because they were associated with CM Junk. So that's why they were being pushed. They were protected by CM Junk. But ever since then, those guys are very underwhelming. Those guys have been exposed. They are boring. It's like, bro, who's better? The fucking Revival or FTR? What is the difference? Can you say that FTR has a better spot now compared to when they was in the World Wrestling Federation? Hell no. They ain't doing shit. They had a ceiling. They peaked, okay? That's crazy, man. They peaked. They peaked after maybe 2 years, but now they are back to being mid-card guys that nobody cares about unless they are fighting the Young Bucks. Those guys were protected by CM Junk. They were riding the CM Junk wave on Collision. What about Wardlow? Where's Wardlow? Now, I heard that Wardlow is injured, but fuck that. Let's talk about Wardlow before the injury. He was not doing shit. He was booked like garbage. This is weird, man. This is an odd pattern of behavior from Con Ever since CM Junk got fired, all these pro CM Junk guys have been jobbers or they ain't doing shit on TV. I think Wardlow is a prime example. Why would you put him in the Undisputed Kingdom as a lackey, as a muscle? Under CM Junk, Wardlow had upside. Wardlow had potential. Wardlow has been an afterthought. Nobody cares about Wardlow. In fact, where will Wardlow go after he comes back? Because it seems like Adam Coleslaw is now a good guy. So, wow, you just wiped away that plot. I thought Wardlow was the lackey of Adam Coleslaw. So what is Wardlow going to do when he comes back? I thought he was the muscle and lackey for Adam Coleslaw, but you can't do that now. Once again, this show is not consistent. Con Man thinks everybody is a goddamn dumbass. We did not forget that Wardlow was Adam Coleslaw's lackey. So let's be honest, Wardlow has been buried ever since CM Punk has left this company. Who else? Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter is an afterthought on this show. She's an afterthought on Dynamite, Collision. Where is Jamie Hayter? It's like, what the fuck happened? She's supposed to be the face of the women's division. But right now, she's booked like a mid-carder. She's booked like an afterthought. But under CM Punk, Jamie Hayter was a goddamn star. She's also pro CM Punk. She loved CM Punk. She said great things about CM Punk. So it seems like when you say great things about CM Punk, Con Man turns you into a goddamn afterthought and a mid-carder, a low-tier mid-carder. Because I thought Jamie Hayter was supposed to be a star. I thought she was scheduled for a strong monster push. This girl has been out for the past 2 years, right? But ever since she said positive things about CM Punk, she has been an afterthought. She has been a mid-carder. Con Man don't care about Jamie Hayter. It's weird because Jamie is a fan favorite, right? She is one of your pillars of your company. So I don't get it. How come she doesn't have a higher position? Before Jamie got hurt, she was at the top of the women's division. I don't get it. She is a victim of being pro CM Punk. For example, where's Miro? Miro is in a different country, it seems like. What happened to Miro? I thought Miro was supposed to be pushed on this show. We haven't seen Miro in over a year. And it's like, bro, he's not injured. I will compare him to Ricky Starks. Where's Miro? Where's Starks? I don't get it. You have talent. You need all the help you can get. Dynamite sucks. Collision sucks. You need all the help, all the talent you can get on these boring ass shows. Miro was also pro CM Punk on Collision. There was a point in time where Miro was getting no TV time. But the moment they made Collision, we saw more of Miro thanks to CM Punk. CM Punk was giving guys and girls TV time on Collision. Guys and girls that were not getting on-screen TV time on Dynamite. So those were hand-picked talent from CM Punk. But ever since he left, we don't see Miro. He's nowhere. Where is Scorpio Sky? Is Scorpio Sky still employed? Where is Scorpio Sky? Once again, he was also pro CM Punk. The moment Collision was made, we saw more of Scorpio Sky, but not anymore. Like I said, that is an odd pattern of behavior. That can't be a coincidence. All these pro CM Punk guys and girls that CM Punk handpicked for Collision, we don't see them, or they are jobbers. Thanks to Tony Khan Man and his pettiness. What happened to Jay White? I thought Jay White was supposed to be a huge signing. Once again, ever since CM Punk got fired, Jay White feels like a mid-card guy. He feels like a overhyped guy from New Japan Pro Fake Wrestling. But under the CM Punk era, Jay White was a goddamn star on Collision. That was his show. That show was built around Jay White and CM Punk. Jay White was booked great thanks to CM Punk on Collision. There was no need for Jay White to be on Dynamite because Collision was built around Jay White because CM Punk was a fan of Jay White. Jay White had great matches. Him, Juice Robinson, the Gun Club, that show was built around them, but not anymore. I feel like Jay White has fallen off thanks to CM Punk's departure from this company. He feels very overrated. He feels very underwhelming under the guidance of Con Man. Con Man don't know what the fuck to do with Jay White. It's so fucked up how Con Man turned OJ the Juice Man Robinson into a job guy. Juice Man is a goddamn lackey. But under CM Punk, man, Juice Robinson was very entertaining. I don't get it. It just feels like Con Man is trying to spite book. All these guys and girls that were handpicked by CM Junk, just despite CM Junk damn near 2 years later. Because Juice Robinson was a goddamn star on Collision. Hell, he was the reason why I was watching Collision. Him, Jay White, the Gun Club. Hold on, what happened to the goddamn Gun Club? For the past year, the Gun Club has been very underwhelming. What happened to the goddamn Gun Club? They are supposed to be your homegrown tag team that you are supposed to be pushing. That's what I mean by those guys should be in NXT. They are wasting their years in this company. Because right now, the Gun Club, they ain't doing shit. Those guys are mid-carders. So, a year ago, Collision was built around Ricky Starks, Wardlow, Jay White, the House of BBC, Miro, Scorpio Sky, the Gun Club, Hobbs, Thunder Rosa, Juice Robinson. Come on, man. That is not a coincidence. Everybody that I just named, they are not on TV, or they are jobbers, or mid-carders, or they don't have the same cushy-ass spot that they had before CM Junk left. The House of BBC, they had so much promise and potential under the CM Junk era because Conman, he booked them like shit. And CM Junk, he took notice. He noticed that Conman was booking the House of BBC like shit. So that's why CM Junk drafted the House of BBC on Collision to give those guys a chance. Them, the Gun Club, fucking Juice Robinson, Jay White, Hobbs. What do I think about Powerhouse Hobbs? Well, he's back on Collision, beating jobbers. That sounds like Wardlow. Most likely, that is going nowhere. I don't trust Conman. That's how Conman books big men. If he don't know what to do with you, he will book you against jobbers until he finds something to do with you. But most likely, trust me, he's going to fumble Powerhouse Hobbs unless he puts him in the Hurt Business. But overall, I can't see a returning Powerhouse Hobbs being successful. If he is not in the Hurt Business, I think he is going to flounder on Collision, Dynamite, thanks to Conman. So the moral of the story is Conman still holds a grudge against all the guys and girls who loved CM Junk on that roster. CM Junk, he warned us about this. He knew this was going to happen. Everybody who was team CM Junk, he knew they were going to be punished by Conman. I think Conman is using Darby Allin as a upper tier mid-card guy that will be used to put people over. So let's go back to my old statement from last year. I said that Sting didn't do shit for Darby Allin. Okay, was I wrong? Nope, I was not wrong. What has Darby Allin done since Sting retired? Nothing. I was speaking facts, like always. I said Sting has done nothing to elevate Darby Allin. What does Sting do? That's my question. What does Sting do for Darby Allin? Has Darby Allin won any titles since Sting has retired? No. Darby is a mid-carder, right? Darby is a mid-card guy. So what does Sting do for him? Nothing. Will Darby Allin ever be a world champion? That's going to be years from now. If Sting truly put over Darby Allin as a main eventer, then how come he is not a main eventer, right? How come he's nowhere near a world title? How come he is not a top guy in this company if he got the rub from Sting? So what is your definition of a Sting rub, right? What is your definition of Sting putting over Darby Allin? What did Sting do for Darby Allin? Hell, you can make the argument that Sting did more for Seth Rollins over Darby Allin. Okay, let me repeat. You can make the argument, okay, that Sting did more for Seth Rollins over Darby Allin. That is a fact. So let's do a comparison between Darby Allin and Seth freaky Rollins. So ever since the feud between Rollins and Sting, Rollins has been a multiple-time world champion. So Sting did give the rub to Rollins. But did Sting give the rub to Darby? No. Where is Darby Allin? Okay, who has a bigger spot in their company, Darby or Rollins? Obviously, it's Rollins. So what does Sting do for Darby Allin? Because Darby Allin should be where Seth Rollins is at right now as we speak in All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling. So, once again, what does Sting do for Darby Allin? Darby Allin, he is the same guy from 5 years ago, 4 years ago. Darby has the same spot from 5 years ago to now. That's facts. There's no lies being told. Darby Allin has the same spot since 2019 to now. The whole point that I'm trying to make is, yes, I am a fan of Darby Allin. I wish he was a main eventer like Jeff Hardy, but he's not. But you fanboys, you were telling me that Darby got the rub from fucking Sting. No, he did not. Where's he at? Is Darby Allin a main eventer in 2024? No, he is not. Now, if I'm being honest, I think Darby Allin should go to the World Wrestling Federation. I think Triple H should sign Darby Allin. I think Triple H will know what to do with a Darby Allin. I think Darby can be the next Rey Mysterio. That's what I think. I think Darby Allin can be the next Rey Mysterio if he left for the World Wrestling Federation. Because I feel like Darby, he is very undervalued. He is used as a crash test dummy. That's how he's used in All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling. Sting did nothing for Darby Allin. He is still the same mid-card guy before Sting and after Sting. Okay, let's do a chart ranking out of all the 4 pillars in All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling. I think number 1 is Jack Perry. Number 2 is Max. 3, Darby Allin. 4, Sammy G. But come on, man. If Sting gave Darby the rub, don't you think Darby should be 1? He should be ranked number 1. I think he's behind Max. I think Jack Perry is the most improved guy out of the 4 pillars because he's the only guy that has evolved his character. He goes from Tarzan to Raven. You gotta give Jack Perry a round of applause for that. He had the balls to change his character, to change his gimmick. He's the only guy out of the 4 pillars who has evolved from year 1 to now. You gotta put some respect on Jack Perry's name.